Hello. Hello out there. Am I setting the mood or what? Look at this fireplace and these leaf candles and these puffy eyes. I have the worst allergies. It's drying out in Idaho and I feel like I can't even wear any eye makeup because my eyes won't stop watering. So I'm a mess. Okay, so we're doing a one take because I've been slacking on the vloggage. I've been moving from LA to Idaho. And can I tell you guys, if any of you have ever moved before, which I'm sure we all have once or twice in our lives, but moving from like a state to a new state is terrible. It's terrible and it's hard and it's a lot of work, but it's good. It's like one of those things that's like a good positive thing and a blessing, but it's hard to like keep that in mind when you're carrying these heavy boxes up the stairs and you're like, oh, I need to go buy a light bulb for that one light, and these like little things that you never think about that you need, and like toilet paper and like a pillow and a pillowcase, and I mean, you don't need those things, but anyways, us women, like, you guys get it, right? We need those things. So, okay, so recapping what's going on. If you're new to the channel, my name is Carliestylez. I like fitness, fashion, beauty, and vlogs, and getting to know my viewers and you guys getting to know me. So I went out to LA a year ago to pursue this whole YouTube career and to be active in the Mom Zoo. And now that that's going and it's up and good, I decided it would be better for me and my little boy to move back to Idaho, as hard as it is to be away from LA and all the great opportunities. But just the travel was really hard on us, and he's going to start school next fall, and I just wanted to kind of get more permanent here, and just some other crazy things that are going on in the life that are kind of really unfortunate and heartbreaking that I just needed to be here for Cooper for, and just to give him some more stability. So that is why I'm in Idaho, and a house tour is coming. I vlogged of the empty house so you could see what it looked like before I started on the decorations, and there's like boxes and things everywhere right now, so I don't want you guys to see that. I want you to see it when it's done. So hopefully it'll be done like Monday or Tuesday, so you guys will get a vlog this week of what the house looks like. Okay, so relationship status. Some of you also want to know relationship where I'm at. So Idaho, I'm here for now. Emily, or no, who asked? At FOTBULLE wants to know more about your relationship with Kent, I guess if it's over or if you have a long distance relationship. Something I wanted to talk to you guys about. I know that I've shared a lot with you guys. I'm like an open book, and I don't care sharing that because I feel like love is limited these days and it's harder to find it just because of so many things that go on in the world. We get wrapped up in money, finances, being successful, college, family, crisis in life, whatever it may be. I feel like these days it's harder and harder to find a true partner, and I think maybe there's just bad opinions out there about it, or I don't know if it's like how the world's evolving, but I just think if you do find love, me personally, I like sharing that just to give other people hope and encouragement that it is out there, and no matter how many like bad situations or hard circumstances you've been through, that you can find love and that you can find somebody who will love you for who you are. So that's why, like with the whole bachelorette thing with John and the whole, my love story and I so far with Kent, that's why I was so willing to put it out there, because I think that it's a positive thing. Whether me and John broke up, it was still a good thing. He was a good man in my life, and he really prepared me to meet Kent. And so, to John Hardesty, I'm grateful for that. And then, of course, Kent, he's awesome. He's been such a good guy to me, and we have a hard situation right now on our hands, and he's in dental school, and I'm in Idaho, and back in LA, and it's just really hard. Long distance is really hard, and I know you can do it, and I know it's worth the sacrifice. I've had many of you be like, well, it's worth it, Carly, just stick with it, and, put the time and the dedication, and Kent and I both know that. We're both very aware that there are a lot of circumstances like where there's couples who are married or in the military or, for jobs or school, whatever, they have to be separated. But for him and I, our relationship was so young and so new. It was just like we had a good chemistry start, that we were interested in one another and got to know each other. But really at the end of the day, like as I started traveling, and it got stressful on both of us, and we were just ended up being like we were fighting and we were unhappy. And I said, relationships are supposed to be about enjoyment and to come together to make your life better. You enhance my life, I enhance yours. And we were just at that point where it was like he was away and I was away, and we couldn't come together, and we knew each other but not well enough to establish like a solid long distance relationship. And I think that's really important when you have a long distance relationship, that you have a lot of fundamentals like in the relationship that are secured, and Kent and I didn't. And so he's not off the list. You know, him and I still talk. He sent me flowers today as a housewarming gift, which was so sweet, just to welcome me to my new place. And we still have a really good relationship. We're calling each other BFFs. We're best friends. And when we can see each other and, you know, hang out while he's off school, or well, if I have a chance to get down to Arizona or whatever, we're going to try to make that happen. But for now, we just want to establish a good friendship and a good value system in each other, and really just get to know who each other is at the end of the day. I think that's most important in a relationship and a couple. So Kent and I are not technically, rephrase that. Kent and I are not together, but he's somebody that I cherish and value in my life, and I don't want to lose him. So, but is he off the list of future potentials? No. So girls, stay away. Just kidding. He can technically date if he wants to. I mean, who wouldn't want to date these allergy eyes? Just kidding. But yeah, so Kent and I are really good. We're in a good spot. So all of those of you who are wondering, no, we are not official, but we're in a really good place, and we're happy with it. So, and I think in the long run, if it's meant to be, it will be. And if it's not, he helped me see a lot of things that I definitely want and need in a future husband. So, this is getting really hot in my head. P.S. Did you guys notice the darker ombre? Some of my Instagram pictures and Twitter pictures, you can't tell. It looks like my browns have faded a little bit, but the beautiful Miss Hey Kaylee did it, and I love it. It's kind of fun because I've never had, like, maybe a couple dark low lights in my hair, but never, like, this much dark on my hair, and I love it. It's fun. It's kind of like the best of both worlds for brunettes and blondes. So, yeah, that's that. Been slowly putting together my house. One of my very best friends, Christina Chisholm. Shout out to you, my sister Sue. She came over last night on a Friday night with her 2 little boys and put together 3 bar stools and Cooper's bed, and just awesome. I was cleaning and organizing and kind of laying on the floor tweeting, but I'm not good at stuff like that. And she had like this whole toolbox, and I was like, she's like, that's what I'm getting you for Christmas, is a pink toolbox. I'm like, as long as you give me lessons with like how to do these things, then I will. And Logan, my sweet little brother Logan, spent his Friday night. He came over, like showed up unexpectedly and was like, hey, I'm just going to here and help you put together some of your stuff that you've got. So Logan also came over and helped. I have good friends and a good family. I'm blessed. And you guys, with all your encouraging tweets, I just love you. Emily Meyer 4685, this is all off of Twitter, so these are all ats, asks, how big is your new house? I don't know square footage wise, but it's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, which is crazy because in LA that'd be like way out of my range. But in good old Pocatello, Idaho, you can get a good place. I'm excited. My neighbors are so nice. She has this tiny baby, and she brought over this pumpkin spice roll, and I was like, can I just hold your baby? And so my neighbors are really nice, and Cooper can play with them in the backyard, which is really fun. And I love it. I've waited for 5 years. After I got married, I moved out into my own apartment, and then that situation kind of got scary and dangerous, so I moved in with Shay and Colette into their house while they were in LA and kind of rented that from them just to get out of that situation. And then they came home, and then they were going to they sold that, or they were going to sell the house because they bought a new house, but they ended up keeping it. So I moved in with them to figure out what I was going to do, and then we all moved to California. And then I was living behind Casey and Kaylee because I couldn't afford a place by myself in LA. So it's just been like, I'm going to move. I think I decided I'm the peacemaker. I'm going to live with all of my siblings and all their wives, since I only have brothers, and just make their marriages wonderful. That's what I do. So I wasn't bumming off them. I was just, I was being the peacemaker when they would fight. I'd be like, come on, you guys love each other. Stop. So finally have my own house, my own place, and I love it. It's so fun to live with, my brothers, and I feel like I grew closer to both of them and their wives especially. Kaylee and Colette are like they're like my real sisters that I've never had and always wanted. So it was fun, but it's good to be in my own spot and just to like, I can make a mess here and whatever. So I'm excited. At official Beastlay, how are you today, and will you ever make a video where fans are in the video with you? I would love to. It would be so fun. I think we should do a meetup. I think my viewers are pretty scattered throughout the world, so it would be hard to get a lot of you in one place, but we should plan something in the future. It'd be fun. At Rosie Loves You 97, how's it going in Idaho so far? So good, so stressful. When you guys are getting house stuff, I seriously, the best advice, pack in garbage bags because big, bulky suitcases take up a ton of room. So I packed my car seriously through everything in a garbage bag because you can shove it and mold it and squish it down to such great sizes. And go to Walmart and the dollar store. Walmart, you can get the best, they have the best prices obviously, and dollar stores you can get really good cleaning supplies like for basic windows and counters and toilets for $1, and hangers, like things that you don't think about that all of a sudden you move in, you're like, oh, I need those things that you have to rebuild, that are $1 that you don't need to spend a lot of money on. So saving money, go to the dollar store for those types of things. And I'm trying to find some more. You guys are all kind of asking the same thing. My favorite song right now, Go. I just bought Ed Sheeran, is that how you say it? Anyways, I just bought his album, and I really love the whole thing. Even Cooper loves it, but my favorite song right now is Grade 8, I think. I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of where I'm at in my life right now, and a certain someone, you know who you are. I dedicated that song to you, and I feel like this is the one I'm talking about. Can you guys see that? Nope, too bright. Anyways, I'm at a confusion with my heart. I don't know. Maybe I just need a timeout with men and just need to focus on Cooper and my house and these crazy allergy eyes. So anyways, I like doing these one takes. They're fun. Do you love this fireplace? I feel like I should have like music and should be laying on a fur rug drinking like, I don't know, whatever you would drink. Apple cider? Sure. Diet Coke? Meh, meh, meh. Anyways, love you guys. Thanks for being so supportive and giving me all your love. It means the world to me. So comment below what you want to see in the next one take if you have any questions, any vlogs you want to see coming up. I have this big garage that I want to do some like old school fitness videos in, like Rocky style. So if you guys have anything you want to see, let me know, and we'll see you next time. Love you. Happy fall.